Whether you're a new agent or have new agents on your team, we're going to teach you how to get started. We're going to give you the secret to building a solid foundation. The most important step is to get mentally prepared. Did you know that 80% of your success is in your head? Now that you know that, what are you thinking? What are your expectations? How well do you think that you're going to do? If you're a new agent or you have a new team, what are your sales projections? If you don't know the answer, then you need help. Imagine going on a hunting trip. You have the bullets, the rifle, and all the necessary hunting gear. The only thing that you don't have is a target. You don't know what you're hunting for. The same thing applies to sales. You have the ability to sell. You know the product. You know how a contract is written. You even know how to get prospects. All of those things that I mentioned will not give you success. Not even being a hard worker. You can begin working at 7 a.m. and work until 9 p.m. And although you may get some sales, you will not be as successful as you could be if your mind is not right at least 85% of the time. So how do you get your mind right? Let me tell you how. When I started selling real estate, I had zero sales training. I had never sold anything before. I asked my broker for training and he said, fake it till you make it. I started at a 100% commission office. It was a mom and pop shop. They didn't have any type of training. And as we all know, real estate school teaches the legalities of real estate and how to write a contract, but not how to sell. That is when the journey began. I wrote and rewrote mock contracts, highlighted it, learned how to paraphrase it. I even learned how to paraphrase it as I read it upside down. I knew that I was going to have to read it to my clients that way, and I practiced it with my husband. I was certain that as soon as I learned the contract and all the paperwork, clients were going to begin to flock to me. I waited and waited, and no clients came. I was too ignorant to know that I did not know what I didn't know. This is referred to as unconscious incompetence. For some people, this is the scariest part of starting a new career. It can be crippling. I was lucky because my husband was one of the top salespersons with this company. He handed me some motivational sales tapes, so I listened, and I listened, and I listened. Before I knew it, I was on the road to mental success. After the first taste, I couldn't get enough. Pretty soon, I learned about affirmations, vision boards, and keeping a positive mindset. I began to write my affirmations and saying them every chance I could. I kept my affirmation card with me everywhere I went. For those of you who don't know what affirmations are, they're positive thoughts similar to goals. The difference is that unlike a goal, affirmations are phrased as something already accomplished versus something that you need to accomplish. The objective is to imagine the goal already accomplished. Here are a couple of examples. I am successful. I am the best agent. I can earn $1 million a year. My first year selling real estate, I earned $99,000. My number one affirmation was I earned $100,000 a year. Technically, I earned over my target, but I had to pay for assistance because I was so busy that I could not keep up with all the paperwork. After that, I was hooked. I have never looked back since then. Affirmations constantly change as you accomplish them. They're not wishful thinking. My first year, I worked for 9 months straight, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. I had a goal of giving out 10 business cards a day. I would not go home until all 10 cards were passed out. I didn't stop at affirmation. I had a vision board as well. A vision board is a poster board with pictures and possible phrases of things that you desire. It's covered with all things that you want, not things that you need. A couple of examples are brand name bags, expensive clothes, golf equipment, vacation destinations, and much more. Today, I'm still an affirmation and vision board junkie. It's mandatory that all my team members have affirmations and vision boards. We even have a team vision board. I know without a doubt that a large part of our success is because we all carry affirmation cards. I will teach you everything that you need to know about getting yourself and your team mentally ready for success. Again, it's not about having unrealistic expectations. It's about having a target to aim for. By the time that you finish this program, you're going to know exactly what you need to do. We include the history behind mental preparation and how it impacts your success. You can't afford to miss this step on your way to the top. Mental preparedness is a great way to guarantee success. So let's get started.